See, I was in 7-Eleven again. I walk in. As soon as I say I'm about to get a job, I go in 7-Eleven, and there's one of these worker guys there's a bunch of worker guys that come in 7-Eleven all day long. Talking to the girl like, what, are you just gonna ignore me? What, are you just gonna stand there and ignore me? Like, she doesn't barely speak any English, so, you know, she's very quiet. But just like blah blah, and I'm standing there like, listen, I'm like, at least she doing it with a smile. That's more than I would have gave you, ignorant ass. I would have been like, yep, I'm ignoring you, and what? At least have the fucking decency to do that. You know what I'm saying? What? Anyways, but this is my I just hate ignorant motherfuckers like that, bro. Like, she's obviously not ignoring you, dummy. She obviously doesn't understand what you're saying. She's a fucking cashier. Pay for your shit and bounce. Stop being ignorant. God. Shit. I'd be fighting. I'd be fighting all the time, and I'm trying to be good. I was just saying that to my baby daddy. And that park, I'm always getting into arguing. I was like, you know how I used to be. He's like, yeah, I used to be wild. And he's like, I remember being in Walgreens and you out the sunroof ready to jump up. Well, I'm not violent anymore. I haven't been violent since my 20s. I swear to goodness. But it's still in me, and that's why I really try my hardest to just cut off anything that makes me feel, like I said, like erupting. Because back when I was 17, I was filled with so much underlying anger that I fucking punched a doctor, bit a nurse, blah blah, in the hospital one time, that I blacked out. Okay, that was at 17, that they say you hold a lot of underlying anger. So imagine how much anger I have at 42, almost 43, gonna bury my mom on my birthday, because I was just hurt. That was just the one last spotlight. Anyways, it just really sucks, you know? I just look at it like my mom wanted to spend one more birthday with me. 888 Karma 295. Okay, and look at that. 697. That's my birthday, 7-9. My baby daddy's birthday, 7-6. We got into an argument last night. 3-8. 796. 769. 69 is yin and yang. But for some reason, we can't even come together to fucking co-parent. We just, like, it's just crazy to me. Because, like, he just holds on to resentment towards me for something that happened when we fucking were broken up. Yeah, we might have been able to work it out, but you forget about everything that you did to me while we were together that got me to the point where I was fucking fed up, and how many times I've forgiven you. Like, you cheated on me on our first freaking New Year's Eve. Like, I couldn't even believe. He tried to say to me in the park, like, I can't believe our first New Year's Eve, you wouldn't even go with me to my brother's party. I'm like, you motherfucker, you would try to switch it around, you narcissist, gaslighting motherfucker. I'm like, why? How does that make sense when you left me crying on the living room floor when I made sure to get a babysitter for our baby because you said the baby was too young to bring to your brother's house for the party? I got all dressed up. I did everything. You made every excuse. Like, no, you need to stay home with the baby. I don't want the baby to be home with someone else at 3 weeks old. But this is our first New Year's, and you leave me. Now you want to try to say that I refuse to go with you? Yeah, okay. And he ended up cheating on me that night. Like, and then after I said, what? He's like, you know what? I'm going to be real with you. Every New Year's, when that ball drops, all I can envision is you crying on the living room floor. I'm like, and that's what's going to continue to happen till you're in the grave for what you did.